gets up in the middle of the night, stumbles downstairs, and the front door is open. Instinct. How did she know? They just know. I don't know how they know. They've got this instinct, especially for danger. Instinct. Interesting story in the Bible. It says there are sheep and there are shepherds and there are wolves. Fairly ordinary story. Shepherds and wolves and sheep. But that's not the end of the story. To illustrate a point, the storyteller says, there are also some wolves that have learned to dress up like sheep. Danger. Now you need a woman at instinct. Man says looks like a sheep, talks like a sheep. Woman says ain't no sheep. That instinct. Have you got this now? The work of summer. Here's what it's called. High drama. Nourishing and protecting. Nourishing with one hand and protecting with the other hand. Drama. The battle of the mind. Even the battle of the mind. Don't become a victim of yourself. In this battle of the mind, should I, shouldn't I, let it go, no, don't let it go, run the red light, no, be a little more cautious, think of your family. See, we have to continually do this. Beware of the thief on the street that's after your purse, but also beware of the thief in your mind that's after your promise.
If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and sleep for it, if all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, and if you gladly sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it, and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, and if you simply go after that thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity, you have greatness in you. If neither cold poverty, famine should go, sickness or pain of body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want. If dogged and grim you besiege and beset it, with the help of God you'll get it. You have greatness in you. You gotta be hungry. People that want to step into their greatness are hungry. You gotta be hungry. You have greatness in you. You gotta be hungry. You have greatness in you. What is your legacy? What will your statement be? Resolve every day, read it every day. I refuse to die an unlived life. I like to leave this with you. That Mama used to love to hear me say. She said, boy, say that thing for me, and I dedicate this to you, to the greatness that's within you, because it's there. The people that want to step into their greatness are hungry. You gotta be hungry. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and sleep for it, if all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, and if you gladly sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it, and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, and if you simply go after that thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity, you have greatness in you. If neither cold poverty, famine should go, sickness or pain of body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want. If dogged and grim, you besiege and beset it. With the help of God, you'll get it. You have greatness in you. You gotta be hungry. You have greatness in you. You gotta be hungry. You have greatness in you. You gotta be hungry. You have greatness in you. You gotta be hungry. You have greatness in you.
What's going on, team? You gotta be hungry. Welcome to our Tuesday evening next level training. This is your coach Ben here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Man, I'm so fired up, man. If you guys can hear me and see the slide presentation, I always want to make sure that we're on point. Give me some fire emojis, please. If you can see me and hear my voice, give me some fire emojis, please. And now I got to find where the fire emojis are going. But man, listen, guys, we are lined up for a great training tonight. This is a good opportunity for you to grab your teammates, send out those last minute messages, guys. This is our Tuesday training. We do this every Tuesday. It's a neutral, safe space. I'm so very passionate about entrepreneurship, network marketing. I'm unapologetically a network marketing professional, and I want to help everyone transition into that right side of the quadrant, going from the employee to the self-employed to a business owner to an investor. And I want to make sure every Tuesday I'm feeding nuggets that's going to help everyone get to that next level. There's a video I want to show you. There's a couple of videos that I think you guys are going to appreciate. While you're sending out those last minute messages, I want to play you a short portion of this video in regards to the seniorpreneur. Guys, there's a whole segment out there that we must tap into. Folks are out here looking. You got to restructure your thought process when it comes to retirement. And I want you to see this quick video, then we'll get into our conversation today. Hold for one moment. Give me some ones if you guys can hear it.
An increasing number of people in their golden years are embarking on a journey not commonly associated with retirement. They are becoming entrepreneurs, turning passions into businesses and reshaping the landscape of modern work. Welcome to the age of the seniorpreneur.
I think it's very true that 50s, 60s, 70s are not what they were 20 or 30 years ago. People are still very youthful. They're looking for something to do that's satisfying, rewarding as a second career. So I think that being an entrepreneur becomes attractive towards that sector of society.
8 years ago, my husband and I retired, and that lasted 3 months. He went back to work, which he's still doing and still loving. There I was with nothing to do.
I think retirement means something different now. And today is not just economically for your own finances, but for also your mind.
I do find you need to keep moving. You need to keep driving yourself forward. And I don't think I'm ever going to actually retire.
I think it just becomes an option for people who are perhaps looking for a career change. If you've worked for 20, 30 years in a particular career, you're perhaps not finding that as satisfying as it used to be. So entrepreneurialism is a viable option.
whole video is awesome, where it just talks about how seniors is one of the fastest growing segments in regards to jumping into entrepreneurship, which is what we are all about. That is a strong market. They don't want to stop. They have the work ethic. They have the connections. So I want you all to think and not cast out individuals who are seniors. They're looking for a way to supplement their retirement, replace their retirement. Some of them lost their entire retirement. So that's something that we need to be looking into. I wanted to show you that video real quick. But hey, guys, every Tuesday we come together right here on this platform to talk about business, entrepreneurship, next level strategies. And that's what it's really all about in terms of next level strategies, taking your business to the next level. I like to be mindful in terms of our time. I'm going to go through some information within 30 minutes to get into that next level, nuts and bolts, and then we're going to go into a Q&A. We got systems that we use, leverage, and take advantage of, and then we want to get out of here because we have teammates who are doing calls at 9:30. We overlapped them last week, and we're going to make sure we don't do that tonight. So listen, guys, I want to show you another video. Here's my apology, and guys, we need to get folks in this room. I didn't even thank all and welcome all of our folks on YouTube who's watching and checking in right now. Welcome. I see you all over there, and those who are going to watch this video later on inside of the replays. But again, guys, send out those messages, get your teams in. I'm about to show you an old video that I love. And once you watch this video, I want you to let me know, are you Bruno or are you Pablo? Are you Bruno or are you Pablo? And here's the deal. The video's old, and again, anything over 10 years in videos with YouTube, it becomes blurry and pixeled. And I apologize in advance for that. I don't know how to fix it. If you know how to fix it, please let me know, because I'm pulling out of my crates old videos that I used and leveraged from back in the day. But the message is absolutely powerful. So check this out, guys. The parable of the pipeline, which is part of our conversation we're going to have today. So stand.
Pablo decided to build the pipeline on his own.
Hold on.
He understood that it would not be easy to build, and it would take time.
There we go.
My name is Burke Hedges, author of the best-selling book, The Parable of the Pipeline. I open my book with a story about Pablo and Bruno, who take two very different paths in their quest for financial independence. What you're about to see is the delightful animated story of their adventure. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the life-changing lessons in the Parable of the Pipeline.
Far away, in a small village, near a beautiful valley, lived two friends, Pablo and Bruno. They were both young and dreamed of a better life for themselves. They'd often discuss their dreams about how they would become the most successful men in the village. They weren't afraid of hard work, and they searched for opportunities to help realize their goals and achieve their dreams. One day, an opportunity presented itself. The mayor of the village decided to hire two people to bring water from a spring up on the mountain, across the valley, back down to the village. They were to be paid based on the amount of water delivered to the village. Bruno and Pablo enthusiastically got to work. Every day, from morning till evening, they carried buckets to and from the spring. They worked hard, carrying water to the village. In the evening, they'd return home with their day's wages. Bruno was satisfied with his work and the money he earned. He was sure that with this work he could achieve his dreams. Bruno thought that to increase his wages he could use bigger buckets to bring more water each trip. He believed with a larger income he would soon be able to buy a cow and the house that he dreamed about. Now Pablo was not satisfied. At the end of the day, his back and hands ached, and he was exhausted. He was looking for an easier way to earn more. One day an idea occurred to Pablo. He imagined building a pipeline to deliver the water from the mountain spring to the village. With this pipeline, he could get more water to the village without carrying buckets back and forth from the spring to the village. Soon, he got very excited about his idea and began to plan. Pablo, of course, shared his idea with his friend Bruno and asked him to join with him to work on and help build the pipeline. Bruno thought the idea was crazy. All Bruno could think about was what his money could buy today and how to get it quicker. He felt that building a pipeline would slow him down and delay him in achieving his goals. Instead, Bruno got bigger buckets and went more often back and forth, fetching water. He was sure that with this method, he could make more money. Pablo decided to build the pipeline on his own. He understood that it would not be easy to build, and it would take time to complete the pipeline. Pablo knew that it could take several years to finish, but he set his mind on his goal. Every day he worked and carried water like before. But on weekends and during his spare time, he worked hard to dig in the rocky soil and build his pipeline. In the first month, there was little to show for his work. Bruno and the villagers laughed and teased him. They called him Pablo the Pipeline Man. During this time, Bruno's income doubled. He already bought a cow and a bigger house. His lifestyle changed. He now spent time after work in the bar, enjoying his hard-earned wages from delivering water. What Bruno didn't realize was that his body was starting to stoop from carrying heavy buckets every day. His face looked worn and his body tired. Soon, he began to carry less and less water due to the wear and tear on his body. Month after month, Pablo worked. Soon a year passed, and then a second year. Finally, Pablo finished his pipeline. He now used his pipeline to deliver water to the village instead of carrying buckets. Pablo was now earning more money than ever before. The water continued flowing to the village, while Pablo wasn't working. While he slept and ate, the water flowed. Pablo was happy and proud of his insight. persistence, and hard work. Now, his income flowed as long as the water flowed through his pipeline. The story of Bruno and Pablo is a reflection of life. Their jobs symbolize what most people do to earn money. Bruno gets his money using buckets. He goes back and forth, carrying his buckets from the spring to the village in exchange for money. To increase his income, he either has to go more frequently to the spring or to use larger buckets. It's common in real life to increase our income by working harder. For example, working overtime or getting a second job. We also increase the size of our buckets by accepting a higher paying position, which often includes spending more time on the job. Most of us exchange time for money like Bruno. We know that every person has only 24 hours in the day and that it's not possible to use all our time to work. The most difficult time comes when we can no longer exchange time for money due to age, health, or other reasons. Then, our income stops. Now let's review what Pablo did. Very wisely, Pablo did not exchange all of his time for limited income, but he used some of his time to build a pipeline. He knew that the pipeline would bring ongoing income as long as the water flowed. An ongoing income that multiplied the time he worked each day. Pablo knew that someday, maybe because of age or health, he would no longer be able to exchange his available time for money. Pablo knew that if he could make his idea of a pipeline work, then he only has to do the hard work of building the pipeline. After the pipeline was completed, Pablo was able to monitor and maintain the flow of water to ensure that his income will continue. Pablo has shown us that to earn an income, we don't always have to directly exchange time for money. There really are better ways. How about you? Are you still like Bruno, who directly exchanges time for money? Or do you want to be like Pablo, building and maintaining a pipeline for ongoing income? If you are interested in the idea of building your own pipeline, contact the person who lent you this presentation. Pablo?
Bruno. Put it in the comments, guys. Are you Pablo, the pipeline builder? Folks laughing at you? You going through the process? Ha ha ha. Or are you Bruno? Guys, I want to encourage you to become Pablo. I want you to understand we are the Pablos. We're building a network. We're building a pipeline. We're building a business. But we gotta build it smart. And that's what it's all about, is building it smart. You know, the pipeline is the systems. You know, there's old school ways of doing things and new school ways of doing things. And we're going to be talking about all that. But just real quick to hit on a couple of key things. People fail in this business. They only approach their family and friends. They don't have the solid plan or systems in place. They don't build a pipeline. They try to sell a product or services that's not the solution. They don't determine a person's needs. They don't hit the need of the prospect. They simply don't develop relationships, and this is a relationship business. They don't invest back into their business, which is one of the main reasons why people don't succeed in any type of business. They spend all of their money uh, trying to just live a lifestyle before it's time, and they don't give the value and train so that it can duplicate and create leaders so that it will continue to grow without them. Guys, we're in the business of attracting people. We're in a people attraction business. We're in the people development business. All right. So I see you, Michelle. See you, Rob. Pablo. We're Pablos, man. We want to build pipelines. We want to build systems where we can do the hard work for a few years, make it an automated process, teach others to keep it running, and we can move out from the back and let it keep going and generate an income for us on an ongoing basis. Guys, there are so many people, as I showed that video in the beginning, the seniors are out there who's saying, hey, I want a new career. I don't want to leave the marketplace. I'm looking for an opportunity. I hate my job. I don't want to go back to work. I want to work from home. And according to recent data, a significant portion of job seekers are actively searching for work from home opportunities online, with studies showing that over 60% of workers are more likely to apply for jobs with remote or hybrid work options. That's a big market. That's as the results of COVID. People realize that, man, I like working in my own space. They got used to it. I don't have to get dressed. All I got to do is put on a shirt. I could keep my children in the house. I could have my dinner ready for, I mean, oh man, it's just a beautiful thing to work from home. And people have been pulled out the matrix during the pandemic, and they realized that, man, I love working from home and I want more of that. And that's a simple reality of what's going on. Things have shifted in this world that we live in today, and it's not going back. They're going to try to force it to happen, but it's not going back. And we can help them. We have a solution where folks are going to, they're putting it out there. You come back to work or get fired or get replaced by a robot. This translates to a large number of people actively looking for work from home businesses, opportunities when searching online for jobs, guys. We work from home. One of the key things, as I just indicated, I can't even see that. It's a perfect timing right now where we sit today. Thousands and thousands of people are losing their jobs as we speak. I was talking to a friend, worked for a job for over 23 years, and got notified that the job was ending next month. They thought they were going to retire from this job. They're not in position. They say, I'm getting fired, and then my pension, my 401k is getting attacked and destroyed as we speak. They can't even retire and live off of their 401k as they were planning on doing because of the crash of the markets and things of that nature. So the timing is perfect. Increasing demand of remote services, booming gig economy, low startup costs and flexibility. Many home-based businesses require minimum investments. Technology makes it so much easier to do this, and more time and opportunity where folks are getting laid off. People just want to be with their families. I pulled this picture up. I'm going to age myself, and I think I got some folks in here who can relate to this picture. We can build the old way like the Flintstones and pick up our cars and run with our feet. I was going to do the flying cars, but we're not quite there yet. But man, the Jetsons, what are we doing right now? Do you not see my face right now? The Jetsons was in the 60s, guys. 60s, this cartoon, the Jetsons, they foreseen. It's amazing. They was doing microwave ovens. They were doing cell phones. They were doing telemedicine. They were doing teleporting. We ain't teleporting yet. I'm interested in that, but and tele video. And here we are. Many of us are still doing old school business building. and handing out, business cards and things of that nature, which is okay. Please don't get me wrong here, guys. Those systems do work, but we have to embrace going low tech, high tech, low tech, high tech. What do you mean by that? Where the low tech is building your list. We build our list with the baseball diamond. We build our list. We qualify our list. We run people around the bases. We expose and exhaust our list. This is the low tech technique. This is how we exhaust our warm market. We run our warm market around the bases, identifying if they're interested or not, and grab them at those individuals and repeat that cycle over and over again. And once everyone is exhausting their warm market, because once you run around these bases enough times, you will end up in this place called the NFL club. No friends left. You will be in a situation where you've gone from opportunity to opportunity, and individuals are like, man, what are you doing now? I had those conversations with folks today, where they're like, man, I just don't want to talk to my people. I've talked to them. I've exhausted that warm market, and I get it. But I still say to you, it is our obligation. Hear what I'm saying. When we're talking to our warm market guys, it's simply practice. It really is. We're practicing. It's like going to, going off season, and hopefully in the practice of exposing them and swinging the bat and running around the bases and getting our form. And we might pick up a cousin or a best friend and a colleague in that whole process. But what you will pick up, if you realize that is a game and it's a process, and you're developing your skill set, you're going from baby butt skin to rhino skin, where rejections don't hurt you anymore because you understand that this is a business of sorting, not convincing. And the only way you can realize and get better at that is by conversing and having conversations with individuals, your friends and family in the beginning. And you can just say that to them. Listen, man, I know you're not interested in this. You might not be. I'm not. I don't care. My job is to simply share this information with you. And I know you love me enough to at least watch a quick video, right? I mean, whatever your pitch might be, do you keep your income options open? I just want to share this information with you. I'm in training, and you run around the bases. And once you exhaust your list and run around the bases, guys, then you move to the next levels of marketing, guys. And here's the deal. We are the business of network marketing. We are in the business of network marketing. Keyword is work. I had a lot of great quality conversations today, and that's our business. It felt good just talking to folks and having good conversations. And one of the conversations we were talking about, one of my old colleagues, business partners, was people simply don't want to do the work. We running into folks who just don't want to do the due diligence. Everybody wants heaven, but nobody wants to die. Y'all heard that before? Everybody want to make six figures, but nobody wants to pick up the phone. Everybody want to get rich, but nobody want to get rejections. Ain't nobody that nobody that you know who's wealthy, who's had success, extraordinary success, who has not been rejected many times. I could go on and on with people who we are appreciating the things that they've invented, such as lights, computers, cell phones, Formula 409, meaning they fell 408 times. I mean, there are so many things that required failure, work, Work is the process of going through emotion over and over and over again, getting better and better at what you're doing. So we are in the business of network marketing. We market to our networks and then to the masses. And the reality is the masses becomes our network. We create networks. So as I stated, here's the deal. I'm gonna get off my soapbox so I can stay on time. Aggressively exposing our warm market and then moving into the cold market or the cold market leads social media, lifestyle marketing. Those and there's folks who can really do that. Mr. Ramirez he has an amazing social media strategy, and he does a lot of videos and it's working. Everybody doesn't do that. Everyone can't do that. What you have to find and identify is what you can do. And as leaders, as entrepreneurs, we simply have to identify what are we comfortable with. I don't care what you're doing as long as it works. It's not what works and duplicate. Key phrase is not what works, is what duplicates. But find that what you can do and that is duplicable and can be taught to the masses as your organization continues to grow. And then you have the ability to simply rinse and repeat that process over and over and over again. We run through our warm market, running them around the bases. If that makes sense to you guys, give me some fire emojis. And once we exhaust that warm market, there'll be folks who say, man, I've spoken to everyone. I'm this level, I'm that level, I'm making this amount of money a month. Because when you truly go through that list, then you should be ranking up to a certain level where you say, I'm ready to move. What do I do now? Now you have another next level consultation with your sponsor or your support, where they say, well, here's some options that you can do. And then that's when they introduce you to the other transitions in terms of cold market, leads, social media, or what have you. When a person just keeps telling you, just call your list, and I've been in that space. Call your list, just call your list. They're in there. Sometimes they're not in there. And sometimes they're in there because I still call my list, but I don't only rely on my list once I've exhausted my list. See, sometimes you got to expose your list, let them know what you're doing, and then move on and start having success in other manners with strangers. Unfortunately, I've recruited more strangers than I've recruited friends and family in many cases. And then now, once they see your success and your documentation, you can go back and save family members and friends because now you have a proven concept. If you solely rely on warm market, guys, to eat, you will starve. That's such a sad statement. If you solely rely on your friends, your warm market, to eat, you will starve. And that's just a true statement. So we have to, as leadership, make sure that folks have options to go out here, talk and expand and grow their business and be able to do it fast because success loves speed. Every day somebody's quitting. So we got to make sure they stay engaged and see the big picture. So we want to run through again, scheduling your private business receptions, running through the baseball diamond, scheduling your private business receptions, getting folks exposed, 100 names fast. 100 names in 130 days in a week. There's folks who go after it, just picking up the phone, running through the names, running through the exposures. Hey, I don't have a lot of time. Do you keep your income options open? Go grab a pen, take this number down, watch this video. I'll follow up with you later. Or simply grab a pen, take this website down, call me if you're interested. I'll follow up with you after 30 days because I don't have time to call you back. Posture. If they see it, they like it, they're going to call you. Okay? And once you've exhausted your warm market, and you're moving to enhance to other techniques where you now go into, again, the lead process and leveraging systems. And we have an amazing system. And guys, I got to put a caveat, what's the word I want to use, guys? I got to put a disclaimer out there where this is a universal group. We got a lot of people on here watching the videos and on YouTube and everything. Get with your sponsor to get consent if that's what's necessary to leverage this. But hey, it'll be injustice for me not to share the ultimate all-in-one digital marketing platform called Networker Central. Guys, this is absolutely sexy as all get out. This system, guys, is absolutely amazing. Whereas now you have your all-in-one CRM process that will allow you to build your business from your phone. It's a business in a box. As a matter of fact, let me show you this quick video. Then I want to open it up for questions. I want to really dive deep into the training and answer questions. Everyone should be set up who got set up by now, but I want to make sure everyone is clear for a second on how that's going, because we're going to eventually start making phone calls live by the first. I want to go live because I'm working on a dialing system that's automated that gives speed dial, and we're going to be leveraging that as well. So
Introducing Networker Central, your all-in-one digital marketing platform with the power of AI. A complete solution to manage and grow all aspects of your business with team sharing features, allowing you to duplicate your success throughout your entire organization. With Networker Central, you'll have access to a professional suite of ready-to-go websites in a number of different verticals. Our websites are expertly crafted with compelling copy and high-quality produced videos. Need something custom? No worries. With our website builder, you can further modify our templates to create your own fully customized website or sales funnel. Managing your contacts is a breeze too with our integrated contact management system and email follow-up system. You can send one-touch emails, broadcast emails, and even create an automated email autoresponder campaign to drip on your prospects over the course of a year. From our mobile app, you can even send trackable text messages, receiving a push notification when your prospects take action, so you can follow up when their interest is piqued. All prospect activity is tracked in the activity feed. Did they open an email, click on a link, or visit your website? And if so, how long were they on each page? And what videos did they click on to watch? You'll have all this information at your fingertips, so you'll know what they're most interested in when you follow up. With Networker Central, you can literally manage your entire business from one platform, streamlining and simplifying your day-to-day operations. And now, with the power of AI, we're even taking this to the next level. Need help writing an email? Just click the AI for suggestions on writing a compelling subject line or email content. Or have it proofread your existing content and recommend improvements. With a few clicks, your messages are professionally written, saving you time and frustration. Our AI is integrated throughout Networker Central and available at your fingertips everywhere. Whether you're writing emails, creating text message templates, writing phone scripts, or even building your website, our AI tools can literally build these for you. You really just need to try this for yourself and see how the Networker Central digital marketing platform can transform your business. And why not? It's completely risk-free with a 14-day satisfaction guarantee. If you are not 100% satisfied, we'll give you a refund, no questions asked. So what are you waiting for? Get started with Networker Central today.
that awesome or what? Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to understand, are you still rocking with the Flintstones?
Introduce.
Guys, and here's what I need you to understand. You got to feed the ghost that lays the golden eggs. as you're building your business and you're going through what we call that shoestring marketing. Shoestring marketing is when you build your list, you expose your list, you do your private business receptions, you launch your business, and then you go from low tech to high tech, where you take that investment, that capital that you've earned, and you invest into high tech systems where now you could cast a wider net. And I need you to understand this, guys. We have the ability to cast a wider net. And I want to walk you through this. I'm going to show you the back office real quick if I can find it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Screen 2? No. Let's do that real quick, guys. I want to show you something real quick. The wider net. Let's move this out the way. All right, can you guys see that? Okay, so here's the back office for Networker Central. Any questions? If you have questions, please put it in the chat, and we'll unmute you guys. I don't have the ability to unmute without stopping the share. But here's the back office, guys. This is where you operate. When you come in here, you have your contacts. You have Ava. Ava will become your best friend. She is literally an AI who helps you create emails. I did an email campaign today, and I asked Ava to let me show you how it works. Write a short email to inspire prospects to schedule an appointment with me. Boom. I'm not going to send this out. I usually and you what you tell her to do, she's going to do. So she just quickly wrote that, and if I don't like that, I could say try again. I could refine it, and then I could just simply copy this. And basically, when I leave out of here, I'll go to my contacts. Guys, email campaigns, text message campaigns, you literally can make phone calls directly from your mobile app. And you can go here, create a campaign out to your leads, whereas I'm about to send it out to over 1,700 individuals because those qualify for an email. And you can simply go here, and the text that Ava just created, I just put it right here. Boom. I'll take that, unlock your potential. Let's connect. Copy, paste, get rid of this. I don't like starting emails and messages with dear. It's too soft for me. Not just kidding. But you could go right here where you could bookmark and put the prospect's first name right here, prospect's first name. So all 1,700 emails that I send out is going to get 1,772 emails will be personalized with their first name. And then I'll go here and put my information in the bookmark. I'm just showing you the simplicity of this. I'm not sending it out, guys, but I'm showing you how quick, how fast, how powerful it is. My email signature, and bada boom, bada bing. I proofread it, all looks good, and then I'll just send it out. And folks will start getting that email, and what will happen is you'll start seeing, this is so powerful, guys. As folks are getting the emails and they're opening up the email, all day today, I'm getting emails that all these individuals, Dwight, Bonnie, Dom, Jesse, open the email, videos, all this is all today. This is the 18th. These are exposures that I did by just doing what I just did, which took what, 3 minutes, 5 minutes? These are emails. And I want to show you, once they go in, they go to your, and they click on the link they'll go to your website. We have custom websites for our campaign because this is a neutral, non-organization. I kept this real generic, but we have landing pages. A person will go here, watch.
Imagine waking up every morning,
Blah, blah,
knowing that
blah,
your
blah.
business is already hard at
Click
work,
on Get
even
Started.
before you've had your first
They'll
cup of
fill
coffee.
out their
Introducing a
information there.
groundbreaking work-from-home opportunity
They say
that
they're
will
ready to hear
revolutionize the
more.
way you earn a living.
Hold on, let me
Say
stop.
goodbye to the 9-to-5.
So once they fill out that information, they'll go to your company's second squeeze page and content, giving them more information, but you've already captured their name. Once you capture a name and an email, you are building a list. Be mindful of that first and foremost. A lot of leaders and a lot of companies and a lot of they put you on these lists and they'll mark. Once they got your name and email, they can market to you and share anything they want to. That's something that you want to be doing, and building a list of thousands of people so you can send out marketing campaigns and share information with individuals, because everybody is all about timing. The fortunates and the follow-up. You drip on people and eventually they're going to come in. And here's the beautiful part is the fact that we have the ability, when you have this, once you have your campaign up, you want to assign it to Ava, where you want her to either introduce or apply or whatever it may be. So you simply put that there, 8 minutes, because what's going to happen is Ava is going to call everybody who puts their name, phone number into your campaign. And I want to show you real quick. Here's an example of Ava calling. This is a new campaign they put out there. And I was trying to challenge Ava, but hold for 1 second, listen to this, and then we'll open it up for questions and we'll wrap it up.
Hello?
Hi, James. This is Ava, the virtual assistant from Networker Central, calling on behalf of Ben McCrae. I wanted to first thank you for visiting our website and requesting more information today. We just wanted to give you a quick call to provide you with more details. Before we get started, I need to mention that all calls may be recorded for quality assurance. With that out of the way, it says here that you are looking to earn some additional income working from home. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Great to hear that, James. Are you currently working right now?
I'm self-employed. Is this a job or a business?
Actually, James, this is not a job. It's a business opportunity with the flexibility to work from home, set your own hours, and earn substantially more. Now, back to my questionnaire, are you looking for something part-time or full-time?
I'm looking for something full-time. Is it going to cost me any money?
This is a business opportunity, so there may be some initial expenses involved, just like starting any business. Now, one last question. What is the primary reason you're looking to start something right now?
Just to make some more money in my portfolio.
Thanks for sharing that, James.
What's your name again?
My name is Ava, and I'm a virtual assistant with Networker Central, calling on behalf of Ben McCrae. Now, James, you sound like a perfect candidate for this opportunity. If it's okay with you, let's coordinate a call with Ben so you can learn more about what we do and see if it's a fit. Can I text you over a link to Ben's calendar where you can select a time?
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. Let me send that to you right now. Okay, sent. You should have that any moment. Were you able to pull up the website okay?
Oh yeah, I got it. It was pretty quick.
Great. Take a moment now and select an appointment that works for you. I can stand by while you do that. Just let me know when you're done and what date and time you selected.
All right, hold for 1 second here.
Sure.
And how did you get my information?
Again, my name is Ava, and I'm a virtual assistant with Networker Central, calling on behalf of Ben McCrae. It says here that you filled out a website about starting a side gig or working from home. Does that sound familiar?
I do remember that. Yeah, definitely. That was about 5 months ago, though.
Thanks for confirming that, James. Now, have you had a chance to select an appointment that works for you?
I did.
Awesome. What date and time did you select?
Tomorrow at 2 p.m.
Thank you so much for your time today, James. It was a pleasure speaking with you. I'll let Ben know we spoke and that you are in the calendar for tomorrow at 2 p.m. You have yourself an amazing day.
Thank you, Ava.
You're welcome, James. Have a great day.
That's so awesome, guys. And man, we're putting Ava to work. And one of the key things, real quick, so you guys understand this is repetitive for some people, and some people who are watching this is brand new to you. But we have automations and we have AI voice automation where you want to come in here and set up your AI voice assistant where you add your credits. You add, there are credits. They're going to give you 25 free credits, which is the calls that dial out. But then you can add more credits. I mean, I paid $45 for 500 credits. Each call is like 0.09 cents per credit. So a phone call is like 0.09 cents. So you can get many, 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 many phone calls in for that type of money where you have a virtual assistant that does not get emotional, that does not get mad, that does not. I try to get, talk junk to Ava, and she's like, she just keeps her cadence. She just flows with it. Yeah, you got to get back with Benjamin. He'll explain all this to you in detail. I want to encourage you guys, man, to really get a level where you're utilizing this. You can actually purchase traffic. This is where I say casting the net. You can go out in the marketplace and network and prospect. It's getting beautiful outside. It's sunny. People are out. Go to the coffee shop, hand out your card, or do a virtual tap or whatever. I say yes to all of that. You can go online and do your campaigns on social media as well. I say yes to all of that. But at the same time, when nobody's talking to you out in the streets, you don't feel like talking to nobody out in the streets, nobody's biting, or you don't have the ability or the willingness to do videos and things of that nature, wouldn't it be awesome to be able to know that every 5 or 20 or whatever amount you want of real-time traffic going into your landing page, clicking on that landing page, and then Ava calling them and setting up an appointment in your calendar? So now you just show up and make phone calls, make dials, and have conversations with individuals and begin the relationship. And from that relationship, you bring them on board and you walk them through the baseball diamond and let them know, hey, I met you through high tech, but what we want to do is show you how to go from high tech to low tech to high tech, and then we help them to launch their business and get their, we coach them and train them and say, listen, this is a system how I brought you in is a system that you have access to, but let me show you how to have your business pay for itself. Let's launch your business by doing a private launch party. Whereas let's have a few launch parties, get you in a position where you're making $600, $1,000 a month, or whatever it may be. So now your business is paying for your system. Now you could reinvest back into your business and and feed the goose that lays the golden eggs. So with that being said, I want to open it up for folks real quick, just so we'll know that I am, where are we right now? Hold up for a second, guys. Da, 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 da. Well, every Tuesday we're here. I don't have to go back to the slide because I think we're going to have questions regarding this. Every Tuesday we're here. We'll go through the getting right, some nuts and bolts, some enhanced training and it will get into a system such as AIVA. For those of you who are stumbling across this, you want to get back with your sponsor, and if they're connected to this system, they will shoot you their link so that you can get locked in and signed up. And if you are seeing this in my comments, I'm talking to my YouTube folks, go down into the comments and you will see my link that you can get signed up if you don't have a sponsor that can get you set up with this. But man, this is absolutely exciting and incredible. I want to take this time real quick to thank everybody. Like and share this. I'm going to stop the recording and we're going to do some questions and answers. Hold for 1 second. Oh, I almost hit end meeting for all. Stop recording. And hold on 1 second. I am going to end my live.